Hi everyone, today I'm gonna talk about sources of international law. But first of all, have you ever wondered what is a source? It refers to the origin or foundation from which the law derives its authority, principles, and norms. We can find them on the Statute of the International Court of Justice and in Article 28, international conventions, international custom, the general principle of law, jurisprudence, and doctrine. I'm going to explain one by one. First of all, international conventions, also known as covenants, statutes, treaties, agreements, pacts, general acts, charters, and declarations. All these terms refer to a similar translation, the creation of writing agreements whereby the 10 states participating bind themselves legally to act in a particular way to set up particular relations between themselves. Article 28 refers to international conventions, whether general or particular, establishing rules expressly recognized by the contracting states. The obligatory nature of treaties is found up in the customary international law principle that agreements are binding, pacta sunt servanda. They are divided into law-making treaties, which are intended to have universal or general relevance, and treaty contracts, which create a judicial obligation that distinguish with the fulfillment of the treaty. Then we have international custom. It is regarded as authentic expression of the needs and values of the community at any given time. It refers to practices and behaviors constantly followed by the states out of sense of legal obligation. To be considered legally binding, a custom must meet two key elements. First, a state practice, objective element. There must be a general and consistent practice among the states. This includes duration, consistency, and uniformity, generality. Second, opinion juris, subjective elements. States must follow the practice out of a belief that is legally obligatory, not just as a matter of convenience or courtesy. Without this sense of legal duty, the practice remains a diplomatic or political norm rather than binding law. After, we have general principles of law. We can use them into certain cases where there is no law covering exactly that point, always under the idea of justice, equity, or considerations of public policy. It is important that these general points are considered and recognized by civilized nations. It was inserted into the Article 38 as a source of law to close the gap that might be uncovered in international law and solve this problem, which is known legally as non-leakage. Main principles, pacta sunt servanda. Every treaty is forced in binding up the parties and it must be performed by them in good faith. Ex consensus et vetum vinculum. Concept as the basis of any legal obligation. Res inter alios acta. A treaty may not obligate other parties to have not subscribed it. Jus cogens refers to fundamental principles in international law are universally recognized and cannot be violated by any state. Additional sources, jurisprudence, and doctrine. These are not officially considered as a primary source, but it helps a lot in the part that can make a subsidiary role as for interpreting, refining, and sometimes creating.
Created using Powtoon.